I have a special guest with me today, the very lovely Nicola from All About the Outfit. Hopefully you will remember back in November last year, so a while ago, Nicola came over to help me with the mythical creature that is perfect capsule wardrobe planning. I have tried this, as you guys know, many times in the past, and I've never hit the nail quite on the head, and I think I've gotten better at it this time because I had some help.
This is exciting. I feel like all the credit.
It was really interesting planning the whole thing with you because you were asking questions that I was not really thinking about. I was just like, I want to make all the pretty things, and it was like, okay, but how are you going to wear those together? And it was like, I don't know, but it'd be difficult.
No, and do you know, it's such an interesting point because this is exactly what my clients say. So when I'm working with a client that goes shopping for their clothes as opposed to making them, they're exactly the same. They go into a shop and they're like, oh, I love this and I love that, and I'm like, okay, that's amazing, but what have you got to go with it? Because otherwise, if you end up either making or purchasing something that you fall in love with, okay, that's absolutely great, but if you can't think of 5 to 10 things in your wardrobe that's going to go with, it's just going to sit on your shelf with either the tag still in it or you've literally made it and you've never even worn it. So the whole point of planning and looking at that capsule wardrobe is to create those pieces that work for you and your lifestyle. So in that capsule has to be those pieces that you can see yourself wearing on an everyday basis. So if you're thinking of like a dress, for instance, okay, where are you going to wear that? I could wear that shopping, I could go and do that when I go see my friends, I'd happily wear that around the house. Great, that's the definite piece to add into the capsule. So you have to think, how many wears am I going to get out of that to warrant your time making it and for it to be classed as a capsule wardrobe piece. So the planning is, as we know, imperative, and I'm really excited because I think when we look at what we've got, I actually think this is hugely successful, and I already got a rough idea in my head how many outfits we're going to create, but I won't divulge that just yet because we need to try these outfits on. Sorry, I've literally taken over your show.
Today's video is way more about you than it is about me. I've done the hard work and made the things. Now you've got to do the hard work of styling it and convincing me that I want to dress like this. And I mean, I'm already there, but you know, that's the kind of thing.
You don't normally wear solids on their own, and you know, I don't want to change your style, personality or anything like that because I wouldn't do that with a client ever. Like we always, or anybody that I work with, we always work to what your preferences are and what you personally like to wear. But I think for the purposes of this, to show the wider audience, it's really good that we have got some solids in so you can see how easy it is to mix and match solids as well as mixing patterns together as well. So I think it should be super interesting.
Yeah.
When we first started discussing the capsule wardrobe, Sian came to me with her focus fabric, which was this gorgeous print, and what we decided to do was to have a look at how we could bring in other colours, other neutrals, because as we all know, Sian loves her prints, all the fancy designs that she has on them, so we wanted to come in and introduce some solid colours. As you can see, there's so many colours within this print, so we decided to focus on the 4 because otherwise you're going to create so many different combinations and you'll get yourself confused with everything, so it's best to keep it simple first. You can always add in further colours, further prints, further patterns, but keep it simple to start off with so you create that really cohesive capsule wardrobe. So we have gone for her neutrals, which will be the tan colours here. So we've got this selection of print here as well as our solid. Also, I know I absolutely love the creams on her as well, so this is one of her strongest ones too for the absolute neutral. So we have gone very solid and plain here, which is going to allow us to mix in as many prints as patterns as we want within this collection that we've got here, as well as the ones she's going to add in the future. And then we've got navy. So we were having this discussion earlier. I actually personally class navy as a neutral, especially for a spring palette. We don't wear black particularly well, so navy is one of our colours on our palette that we can use and wear really well, so it's important to add that in as one of the neutrals as well. And it goes with everything, it's just as versatile as black is. And then we're also going to move through to some colour pops. So then we have got our blues through to the greens, and then through to the ochre and the yellow here. So again, you can even see as it's lined up here how beautifully all these colours and prints go together. So we are really excited to now share with you all of the combinations that we're going to put together.
The pieces that I said I was going to make back in November, there were 5. I have achieved 4 of those. The waistcoat is coming. I will be drafting that from my sloper and making it to my exact measurements and also style preferences. So the waistcoat is coming. My first piece done was my little cropped jacket.
I love this.
This is the 6080. There is a sew along on the channel for this one already. Then we've got the long dress. This is the Vogue 8997.
I love this fabric.
There is a sew along for this one on the channel as well. I did switch things out because we initially planned for a floral because it's me. So I switched out the floral that I had picked for what I consider a neutral print.
Yes, I would agree with you. This is going to be, this type of print is much easier to mix with another print.
This is a McCalls now turned into Butterick pattern, so I can never remember the number because there's 2 of them and they change it. But there's a sew along on the channel for this one as well, which again will be linked in the description down below. And then the final piece that I made is the 3/4 circle skirt out of the suiting fabric. And again, there's a sew along on the channel for this as well. So all 4 pieces have got sew alongs if you want to create your own. The thing that I did with the skirt and the plain dress was make sure that they were longer than the polka dot dress, so that the polka dot dress could be layered underneath both of those pieces, so it would theoretically be more versatile. One of the things that you did say when we were planning this back in November, and I was telling you what I wanted to make, you were like, where are the tops? why are there no tops? Where are the tops? And that was why I picked this shirt dress in particular, and again thought about the skirt lengths, because for me, making a shirt out of this, I just wouldn't have worn it very often. No. But the fact that it's a dress that can be layered under the other pieces means that it looks like a shirt, but it also gives me the dress that I love and I feel most comfortable in.
Absolutely.
So that was something definitely that you want to think about when you're making your pieces, is skirt lengths, and if you do like layering, how they're going to work together.
So you've made 4 pieces from the capsule that we discussed, and then I've picked out a further 16 pieces from the selection that you brought down today, giving us a total of 20 pieces to create your main capsule wardrobe, which you'll be able to add further pieces into. So I'm super excited to actually get going with creating how many outfit combinations. And actually, if you've got this far in the video, comment below how many outfits you think we're going to create from 20 pieces. Let's have a bit of fun with this to see who comes up close to it. Just for a bit of fun, how many outfits you think we can get out of 20 pieces. But total wise, with the actual piece we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've pulled out 6 skirts. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dresses. And then we've got 1,
that worried
2,
me.
3, 4. I knew, but I wanted to make it challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different tops, 4 pieces of knitwear, and 1 jacket, which is the new one. Okay, so that gives us multiple pieces. It gives us a good selection of tops and bottoms, as well as those full dresses, because again, a lot of people would think, well, a dress, how else can you wear that differently? And obviously, as we were saying earlier, actually creating that hemline shorter allows you to then layer it as well, so it'll be really interesting to do those. So without further ado, let's get cracking with some combinations, shall we?
I'm really looking forward to and dreading this part all at the same time. We can do this.
We can do it.
Before we start that though, I do want to just say I haven't hemmed any of the new pieces because they all have bias in them, so the bias has to drop, so none of the hems are finished, if you can see that. Okay, and now we can be back to the professional.
Now am I ready?
Yes,
now you're ready. Now I can go.
I can go.
Okay, so outfit number 1. So we've pulled in one of the 4 pieces that you've made up specifically for the capsule. So we're going to start styling with the skirt first. So we have the full circle skirt on here, and we've popped it with one of Sian's tops that she's made in what we're calling our neutral print.
Yes.
In the tan colour. So you're gonna keep cutting me off.
I was gonna say it's Vogue 9006. I'll try and put links up on the side of the screen
because I don't let her get a word in edgeways, is what she's saying.
I will now behave.
Or you'll start doing this. Like link here, so that she won't shut up next to me. So what I've wanted to do when it comes to styling, now anybody can just put on an outfit, obviously. The difference between wearing something and having it styled is the tiny details that I want to show you here. So what we've made sure we've done is actually tuck the top in. Even if you're a little bit self-conscious of your tummy area or your hip area, if you end up, because this top I know actually comes to about here underneath on your silhouette. So we have the top cutting off on here. What we're actually doing, if you don't mind me talking, Frank, is if you kept this on the outside of the skirt, what we're doing is then highlighting across Sian's more curvaceous part, which is your hips.
Do you want me to take it out so they can see?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good idea. So I say just doing that on every single outfit. But the other thing I love about this is the cowl neck. It's such a lovely and simple detail. And then what we've done is popped it with a really simple necklace, because once you've got detail on the neckline anyway, you want to show that because you spent the time putting that detail in on your top. So I keep a really simple necklace with it, and you could go statement earrings like you've got today with your gold ones, which we're just discussing how lovely they are. They're your new ones, aren't they?
Oh, totally inspired by you as well.
Thank Thank you. Yes, I do. I am a fan of the gold earring.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see here, now we've got iron marks all over it. By having it out here, it completely changes that look, because what we've done now is, because it cuts off on Sian's more curvy part, we've then drawn the eye right to where you would normally have on your more curvy part, which you don't necessarily want to draw the eye to. When we had it tucked in, if by magic, what we've now done is actually drawn the eye straight to Sian's narrowest part, which is her waistline. So we've drawn the eye back up to the narrow part, and it just overall, that completely balances out the silhouette, because we've got the detail between the pattern and the plain right bang on in place where we want it. Absolutely loving this combination.
Yes,
you could wear this anyway. Happy with this?
Yes.
We've got a solid colour and she loves it. 1 point to me.
Yes. We were talking about this just before we were prepping it though. One of the things I was saying is the reason I think I wear dresses so often is because I conditioned myself to think that they are everyday pieces, and a lot of my clothes, a lot of people see me in that and they're like, oh, you're very dressed up for the activity you're doing, which is literally walking from the house to the studio and working in the studio. But I love it because I feel comfortable in it. I have trained my brain to be like, this is everyday wear.
Yeah, this is your casual.
I feel very, very formal in this, but I love it.
Yeah.
And there is absolutely no reason that I can't wear this in the same way that I wear my dresses.
No, absolutely not. It is literally down to that, retraining your brain.
Yeah.
I'd be exactly the same when I used to go out to work every day. I still do go in my previous role, I would wear dresses to my accounting role that I used to do. And people used to say to me like, you're really dressed up, and I was like, no, I'm just in a dress, because dresses to me are the same as you. They are the easiest garment for me to put on, so I don't have to think about it. So I think for you, this is no different. It's just the fact that it's not sewn here.
Yeah.
So that's what you have to get your head around. It's no different, no more dressier, no less dressier than your normal wardrobe that you are comfortable in. It's just the fact that they're not attached, they're separate, which gives you more combinations and more choices. But it's wrapping your head around that. So again, but it's great because we're pushing Sian out of her comfort zone, which is amazing.
But into a zone that I can definitely see myself getting comfortable in. I do feel great in this. I love this outfit.
Let's build some more.
Okay.
Outfit number 2, what we've done is we've added in a further layer. So for the colder days, we've just added in a crop jumper here. So again, reason being because we want to really highlight that waist. So the fact that we've got this cropped onto the narrower part again, it's just another way of drawing the eye to where you want it to go, your narrowest part. Another really top tip to do as well, like when you're wearing jumpers, you can always, if it is one that's a looser fit and a bit baggy one, if you roll your sleeves up to 3/4 lengths, we then also are drawing the eye back up the silhouette, and it's not then bang on where your curvaceous parts are. So it's another way of naturally, especially when you're wearing sort of like a more looser fitting jumper or a top, it's a great little way of like drawing the eye back up to the narrowest part again. Just rolling your sleeves up. Super simple.
They'll all be very, very happy as well because you haven't put a belt on with this. If it was me, I would usually immediately go, must have belt. But yeah, we have belts, we have options, but she's not immediately, Nicola is not immediately gone, and you need a belt.
No, because we're listening to what you said and we're like, right, let's show some looks without the belt.
Yes, I really like this. This is not something that I would necessarily have put together. And I have navy shoes, flats and heels.
Amazing.
I am a matchy kind of a girl. I do like the matchy. The accessories usually have to match for me to be like comfortable.
Okay,
so
interesting. Yeah. Well, you're so flamboyant with the prints as well. Yeah. Like, no, it has to be matchy.
Matchy with my accessories.
Okay. Okay, so outfit number 3, we have literally switched the top here for a different colour one. So again, you can see how it completely changes the look just by switching up your colour. Outfit number 4, so we've now actually completely changed this look from being quite casual to quite formal now by adding the little crop jacket onto this one. So I love this, the fit of this, everything is just perfect on you. Do you feel quite comfortable?
I love this jacket. I love the shape of this jacket, and also from the back it hits in the right place so that you can still see my waist. I'm just thinking about somewhere where I would wear this, because the top and the skirt with the jumpers I would totally wear on a day-to-day basis. This is obviously way more formal. I would wear this out to town just to go shopping in town, because I like dressing up. I like being what most people consider overdressed. It makes me feel confident, and I think that when we go back to saying that at the beginning of this whole video, which is going to be very long, I think you've realised that when you feel confident in what you wear, you look good.
Absolutely.
And you can wear whatever you want if you're confident in it. Then and I think that's one of the nice things about doing this whole thing, is getting outside of my comfort zone but still feeling good in that. So yeah, I'm really happy with this outfit.
Good. But also, it's so important that a capsule wardrobe, the whole point of a capsule wardrobe is that you're covered for every single eventuality. So yeah, like we've just shown you how to dress this skirt casually, but by adding this jacket brings the formalness to it, so it brings it up for more of an occasion piece. And that's great because you wouldn't have to go shopping. Let's say you were going to, say, I don't know, the races, you could easily wear this.
Oh, definitely.
If you were going to some sort of form, like if you're going to one of your events that you go to, you could wear this outfit. You can still have those occasion set pieces, but as long as you can interact them with, you know, put them with other, I think what I'm trying to say, words are hard.
Yeah, words are hard, but
they
yeah,
are
no,
hard.
Like,
this is you rubbing off on me.
The versatility of the
The
pieces.
versatility,
There we go.
There we go. Having versatile pieces, that's what you want. You don't want to have to go and buy a whole new wardrobe every time. If you've got an event coming up, I want to look in my wardrobe and think, right, okay, what am I going to wear that with? And as I said earlier, I was like, I would pick out any of my dresses and think, brilliant, put it with those sparkly shoes or with those heels, that's my evening one. Put it with my trainers, little denim jacket, that's me set to go off for brunch or something. Like I go out for brunch loads, but you know, the theory is go out for brunch, you know.
We could do that.
We're going to have to do that just so we can say that we've been for brunch.
Yeah.
It's a date.
Over this next month, because I think I said I'm only going to be wearing these pieces for a month. So over this month.
Oh my gosh, we are just going to have to do all these occasions. So basically we've got to go to the races. We need to go to all these things just so we can prove our point on this. But brunch, 100%, I'm up for that.
Excellent. Next outfit.
Okay, so outfit number 5, what we've done is casualised it again by adding in a nice knitwear. So again, for those seasonal days where you're cooler, easily pop a jumper with any of the skirts as well. I'm not a massive fan of this look as it is, because it's too, as we were just discussing, it's too bulky around your waist and we've lost that shape. So what we're going to do is add in a belt. Okay, so we're adding the belt on the top of the skirt underneath the jumper.
Or attempting to.
Attempting to, if you can actually get it to do it properly. There we go. So we've got this gorgeous buckle detail on there, and then what we want to do is tuck the jumper in.
I like having a stylist. This is fun.
It's quite fun when everyone just does it for you.
Yeah.
So as you can see, now we've tucked it in, we've drawn the eye back up to the waistline. Now you can do this all the way around. So I know Sean would be like I am. You would be tucking this completely in. But the idea behind putting the belt on first is because when you have that fitted waistband and a knit jumper, you don't want to be tucking the knitwear into the skirt because you're going to end up with that bulk of fabric showing right around your waist, which we don't want to do. So by putting the belt on and holding it in place, so much nicer and so much more aesthetically pleasing on the overall shape. So you could either tuck it in all the way around like that, or other women who don't necessarily want to feel that exposed around the waist, you can actually have that looser fitting down at the back and at the sides, but you have still, there you go, but you have still drawn the eye back up to your waistline by exposing the buckle by tucking it just in behind there and hold it into place for you. Okay, so another way, if you're not a fan or you don't want to have the waist belt on show, another way of being able to crop those jumpers is by having a waist belt completely hidden. So what we've done now is we've popped the jumper on, and then we've added, so you can see here the fabric is underneath all the way around. We've added the elasticated waist belt in over the top of the bottom of the jumper, and then just slowly, so it started off, I'll show you here, look, it started off down here, so we've added that in, and then we've just slowly pulled that up so that we've literally got the bottom of the jumper to the bottom of the belt, and then pulled that down, and then we've literally created that cropped effect so that you're tucked in effect, but you're not actually then adding that bulk of fabric, that knitwear, underneath the skirt line. So it gives you that same look, but without having to worry about it if you don't want to, and it keeps it nice and neat and tucked in for the day.
I love it.
Okay, so outfit number 6, we've added the jacket back in again. So again, it just adds a bit more formality to it. You look so smart.
I feel really smart.
Like, but I actually really love it. I don't think like smart out of place.
No.
Like, I genuinely love it. It's a
Not
whole
a
new
print
concept
inside.
for you. There isn't.
I
But
do
how do you feel about that?
I like it, and I do have a snake, so I'm feeling, yeah, I like it.
And that's exactly that. You never have to lose who you are. Like, you know, add in the sparkle here, add in the bit of jewellery if you want. So you can, there's always a way you can bring your personality back. You've already been talking about what other shoes you would.
Oh yeah, I've got my navy T-bar 1940s style, or I've got navy knee-high boots, which would look lovely with this as well. Yeah. And I've got cream boots as well.
There you go. Then I
have a lot of shoes.
There's nothing wrong with that. There is no drama going on there. They love it. So we've got outfit number 7, so just switch the top with the skirt. Outfit number 8, we've added the cardigan back on again, and then what I've done here, just to add a little bit of detailing from a stylist point of view, I've just turned over the sleeves here because I like to have a bit of the colour pop showing at the bottom of the wrist as well, so on the cuff line there. So you get tiny details that completely elevates the look for you. So
I'd have never have thought of that, and I really like it.
Good. Outfit number 9, we've now switched the cardigan for the blue, so the blue and the green together create a gorgeous harmonious colour effect. So outfit number 10, we've now got one of your dresses underneath the skirt. So we've actually got double O. It actually adds to the poofiness of the full circle skirt. So I'm absolutely loving this look. It's so you. I feel very like American Diner look here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, roller skates. You need roller skates, doesn't she?
Oh my god.
Why I'm so excited then.
I already fall over my own feet. Can you imagine if they have wheels on them? But I would break
But that
things.
would be so cool. That would finish this look off completely as a pair of roller skates. That would be awesome.
I love this.
Outfit 11, we've now added further depth to this outfit by literally adding in the waistcoat.
See, I would always put a belt over the top of this waistcoat.
Yeah, you absolutely could. That's again another part of like adding this on, but from a capsule wardrobe point of view, this would be, you could wear this as a complete outfit, because where you've got your hook and eye here, that's already cinched you in at the waistline. But sure, let's add a belt on because we know you love a belt.
I actually haven't brought the right belt down. Oh, would you wear that one?
Why not?
Oh my goodness, okay. We're going really colourful.
Let's go for an absolute colour pop and add this one in. That's the whole point of it, to add something in your face. To add something in you wouldn't normally do. But all of these colours go together because we've got neutral, we've got the blue and the green, which are harmonious to each other, as well as the yellow and the blue.
I would never have thought of that.
Love this. Love it. Oh my gosh, that's got to be outfit of the day, surely.
I love this.
This is amazing. Absolutely love it.
Yeah,
I love mixing and matching colours as much as possible. Even now, like, going back to what you originally said at the beginning of this, how she doesn't like wearing steady block colours, and look at this.
Yeah.
We have got a fairly neutral print, but it's very you. We've now got completely, you know, just colour block here, colour block, but actually this and this, it just completes it and actually still makes you feel like you.
Yeah, I do. I love
but
this.
a different style than what you'd normally go for.
Yeah.
Amazing. Outfit 12, we've switched the waistcoat and added in the warmth of the cardigan, and we've just been saying, like, people were like, do I wear my collar in or out? Personal preference. I actually like when they do stay in. I think it looks really neat to keep them in. But equally, if you want to have it worn on the outside, you absolutely can do, and that can add in some further depth as well to your look. It's personal preference, whatever you prefer. I feel that it's less worky when you're wearing a shirt or a cardigan. It can sometimes feel a bit office-like, so I prefer the original look of when we had it tucked in. Yeah, for sure. We think this is outfit number 14, but I've lost count already, so if you have a look down, there is a counter down here on the corner. That will be able to tell you where we are, because we're a little bit lost already, because we've been having too much fun. We switched out the cardigan and gone for the harmonious look again by adding the aqua cardigan in, but now we've just discovered this green belt. I'm like, we have to put this green here again. Absolutely love it. She's already saying, oh, I haven't got any green shoes, you need to go shopping. I'm like, don't blame me for your expensive habits. So loving this one. So next outfit, we have formalised it again by adding in the jacket. It's just such a handy, versatile jacket, isn't it?
I love this.
Good. So next outfit, we have switched out the dress now for our blue one. So again, this is a dress underneath the skirt. So again, it creates another separate skirt and top look as well. So now we've added in another layer. So we've added the waistcoat onto this one. It's got absolutely gorgeous pirate sleeves to this dress. We've added in a different colour belt now. So they could go with the green one we showed before, or it can go with a colour pop, just to give it that lift and that bit of boost where we've got the two blues put together. This is the only one that we can then style it with because of these gorgeous sleeves. It doesn't quite go, we just tried, it doesn't quite go underneath the crop jumpers or the jacket because it's just too much volume underneath the fitted jacket. But this is perfect as an overall look on itself. So it will also go with your new neutral waistcoat that you're still yet to make, so that will still give you another outfit. Yeah. So next outfit, we've gone completely neutral. And this is showing you an overall look so you are not used to at all wearing no colour, but it just shows another way of obviously integrating all of this into your wardrobe. You still can go with this. I want to add a pop of colour because I just feel like it's not you. Just to give examples, we could go for either one of these two belts that we've already shown you, or we could go for something fun like this. So you can add in a colour boost via the accessory, so you've got something right up next to your face to just give that lift. And then I'm thinking, will either work or not, so you might have to edit this bit if it doesn't work. But I'm thinking, let's try and add in the pre-made waist belt that you've done for...
It's lost a hoop.
I've got that on one of mine. I have to sew up the back of it. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get that one fixed. So I'm thinking to add this one in from your dress that we have in this fabric. You've actually pre-made your waistband to go with it. Let's just see if we can add that in onto here.
Oh, that's cute.
I love that. God, I'm good. I actually really love it. Now it feels more like you. Yeah. So you can still wear a neutral outfit, but make it flamboyant just by those accessories. Still from this being your capsule wardrobe and creating gorgeous. I call them like little Minnie Mouse bows. I love them. Amazing. So we've got another neutral look for you now, but with something a bit cooler, which will be your blouse.
Yes.
I was like, what is this called? Blouse? Because I was looking at your sleeve because you're distracting me.
Yeah, with me pirate sleeves.
With your pirate sleeves blouse. So again, it's not one that's going to go underneath all of the other tops that we have, because you've got that volume on the sleeve, so it's nice to have that detail on show. And again, because we've gone completely neutral, love adding in a little bit of extra detail and making use of this little gorgeous tie belt that you've made.
Oh yeah, actually I would wear this.
Reveling in my genius. So I would wear this. Like, love this one. So again, it just adds another bit of depth to it. So from a complete standard neutral outfit, adding in the waistcoat and a nice colour pop here, and you are, can I just say, in all solids.
I know.
Win-win. She's actually coming my way here, aren't you?
Yeah, I see you.
Not that we ever want to change you. I never want to change you, but I want to open your eyes to other concepts other than wearing just solids. The same as the last fabric I just bought for my next skirt is a print.
Yeah.
Something I wouldn't normally do. So we're opening our eyes to each other as to bringing in different things into your wardrobe, because it's fun to play with new styles and different colours. So next outfit, we have one of your other dresses which you pulled in from the wardrobe underneath again. So again, it's adding to the floof. Loving it, but as before, I want to add in a bit of pizzazz again, so we're going for bringing this in again showing you how you can easily mix patterns. Like, don't ever be worried about mixing patterns and colours. It's fun to do.
I would never have thought of this, but I love it.
It just feels more you, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's really
adding
cute.
that bit of different, isn't it? Love it.
That's really cute.
So it's so good that we're actually coming up with different things that you wouldn't normally have put together, because that's what my whole aim is to do when I work with a client. I want to show you things that you wouldn't have necessarily thought about doing and getting you out of in a different place. It's kind of really, I think it's so interesting mixing the neutrals and the colour blocks with your pattern.
Yeah.
But now seeing you feel quite comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So you can add warmth to this one as well by either adding in this. We can still keep the belt with it if you wanted to, but adding warmth with this colour or with this colour. Or we can revert back to the jacket again. And I think when we do that, again, just to add in that colour pop for you, it's best to add in our capsule piece there as well. Or again, you can do it with either of the additional accessories that we've added in as well. Right, so that is everything now with that skirt.
We've done one skirt.
So good point. While we're here, so we said earlier about how many outfit combinations do you think we're going to get? We were generally guessing between us, so I won't actually put, I genuinely don't know how many we're going to get to, but I think at this stage, knowing what we've done with just one skirt, I think we're going to near on the 100 mark. That's my guess. What's yours?
I am going to say, are we including adding the jacket over all the tops of everything as well as a separate outfit?
Sorry, yeah. With the jackets, so that as we've been counting them down here, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 103.
Random.
I know.
Literally, it's purely just so that she says a few numbers more than me. I'd love it if it was 102 or 101. If it's 101, then I win. If it's 102, then you win. Well, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to say I'm going to stop at that point. I can't think of anything else. No, it definitely doesn't go with anything else.
Whoever wins buys brunch.
Yes, I love that. Whoever's closest buys brunch. I'm going to win. So moving on to one of your dresses. So we have this one as a standalone piece, which again, we would always want to put a little accessory on there because it's charm.
Yeah.
So again, I'd either add in either one of those two waistbands, or
I would never have put these two together like that.
Good though, yeah.
I like it.
It just makes it different than having a belt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or switch it up to this one.
That's so cute.
It's super cute, isn't it? I'm loving this look. So let's go on to layering. So we can either layer with the jacket or with this jumper. And then again, I've added in the green belt just to give it that a little bit extra pop of colour. Or we can go back to harmonious colouring again with the blues. Next outfit. And what we've done here is we've added in that elasticated waist belt again underneath just to pull that jumper into place to make it cinching off at the waistline. But you've still got a nice looser fitting outfit here with the gold, just to add that pop back up in and bring the warmth back into the base.
Yeah, I would never usually wear print on my bottom half like this and solid on top, but I actually like this.
Yeah, isn't it funny? So the way that we can do that, because again, we've often talked about how our body shapes are the same, and I'm exactly the same. I avoid print necessarily on the bottom, but when you do wear in print like this, the way that we've now counteracted it is to make sure that the eye's drawn back up to the waistline, so again being on the narrowest part, and then because we've gone higher neckline, it's balanced out the curve, so it's actually increased your curve at the top because we've gone for the higher neckline, so therefore it's counteracted the fact that we have got pattern on your more curvaceous part of your body. And again, we've drawn the eye back up, by adding in a gold necklace. So the next outfit, adding in another warm layer again. So this jumper's already cropped, so we can keep it at that level, but I actually quite like it again, just to give you that pop of colour, because you need that. And I'd be exactly the same. So again, with the green being on there, just gives it that absolute lift that it needs.
So this is going to be an interesting one, because I would never have thought of putting this over this, because it's shorter sleeve. I think that might be a step too far for me. I think it needs to be a skinnier belt. I totally do the yellow. Yeah,
let's do the yellow just to add a bit of contrast there. So the final look for this one as a standalone dress is with the waistcoat, and again, loving adding a little pop of colour. And we know you love your waist belt, so added in the yellow waist belt.
This makes me happy. So we're going to take a break now, because Nicola has to go and do a colour analysis for a lovely client over in America.
Yes, I do. A nice virtual one.
And we've only styled fully 2 pieces. So
it's gonna be coming back to session 2 tomorrow.
So we shall see you then. Welcome to day 2 of the styling. We are going to go through the outfits much quicker today, because you've already seen all the fabulous styling tips and tricks. So now it's just a case of picking each piece out. There's 18 left to do, and showing how many different combinations this 20-piece capsule collection will give me. I'm very excited, and also again nervous for this, but
it's gonna get very hot and sweaty again.
Yeah, right.
Spent the hot sweaty mess yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's still good.
I'm such a glamorous beast, honestly.
But from your point of view, it's going to be boom, 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 boom with all the different outfits. So that's going to be good. So let's get cracking.
We can do this.
So first piece today is going to be the tan skirt with the basic top. Then you can add in the cardigan, or we can do a colour block with the same colour, or we can go the waistcoat look. Or we can smarten it up with the jacket. So now we switched on to the neutral polka dot top. So we've got some pattern going in there, and then again just adding a little colour pop belt just to give you a bit of shininess to the look. So we've added in the blue cardigan, or we can go for this option, or again smartening the look up with the crop jacket again. I actually really love this look. We've added it now with the waistcoat and with the belt again, but we've just been discussing you personally wouldn't wear it because you feel...
I'd want slightly longer sleeves.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Just slightly, but I do like this with this.
Yeah,
I
so
like
maybe
that
there's a long sleeve shirt underneath there.
Yeah.
New project then.
New project. I don't have enough of those.
No. Okay, so switching up to the solids again, but again a little colour pop with the yellow belt this time. Now we've added in the waistcoat with the yellow belt going across as well for that colour pop. Or this one. Okay, so again adding further depth with the waistcoat, and then a nice little colour pop just to break the outfit up and really bring the eye back to the waistline. Absolutely loving this one. I love the colour of the skirt, love the colour pop belt. Perfect. Or this look, and this is outfit 300,000,001.
Classic white shirt goes with everything.
Exactly.
This is classic.
Another option, gorgeous print, absolute gorgeous print, and it just really sets that off with the snake belt as well. And then again, having the waistcoat, the belt, just completely transforms the look yet again. Now you can wear this outfit completely on its own and having it all neutral, or add an instant colour pop. Okay, so this one's a great example of how to mix those prints together. It looks absolutely stunning put together, so don't be afraid to mix your prints up. Add some warmth in with the cardigan, and then this colour just really brings out that yellow throughout the print of the skirt. Smartening the look just with a crop jacket. Okay, so this one mixing colour block with a pattern.
Also proof that denim goes with everything, as do polka dots.
Outfit 400,000,001. Another option. Next. Another skirt and top option. Again, loads of different colours on, but it looks amazing because the whole thing pulls the look together, and this just finishes it off. So every outfit we're putting on, we're like, oh, I love that, oh, I love this is perfect. So again, it's just adding a whole other, it completely changes the look by simply switching out your cardigan and the colour of it. Another option for the short jacket as well. Love it.
I'm definitely having a pretty woman moment. This is another thing that I love doing, is making skirts and shirts or tops in the same fabric, because they look like a dress and I feel most comfortable in a dress, but it gives me all the versatility that you've just been seeing with this top and everything else that I've been putting on with it. Yeah, I love this.
Absolutely love it. I can tell because you're just absolutely beaming. Yeah. This is spot on, this one.
This is good. Oh, I love that too.
Yeah, even with the extra layer. Look how amazing that looks. Just adding that extra layer to it. Bit of warmth as well.
Yeah, for the lizard.
Or you can add the colour contrast in.
I love that.
Or take the outfit up a notch again, just with a crop jacket. Gorgeous! Add another layer in. Or this one, or this one. Easy, everyday outfit.
See if I've learned things. So the basis of this is all tonal, but we are putting a pop of colour with the yellow in as a contrast.
Absolutely correct.
Good stuff for me.
She's learning. Okay, we're going to add in some warmth and now adding another layer of colouring. And then the jacket again just completely transforms the look and makes it a much more dressier look. So it's Sean's version of jeans with this skirt, so it's gorgeous with this top, and then again, colour pop.
Making my inner lizard happy with a layer of warmth.
Okay, so we were just discussing here that actually when we look at Sean's palette she's wearing at the moment, it's quite a winter palette we've got on, but it's absolutely okay to do that because we're wearing the winter colour away from her face. We've also got an autumnal shade on the cardigan here, which is then going to bring that warmth back into her face, and again below the waistline with those winter shades. So as I've always said, when you know your best colours in your palette, that's great. They can be right up against the face, you know they're going to work for you. But if you particularly like colours, don't ever not wear them just because they're not in your colour palette. There's just a way of wearing them, and keeping that bit of neckline exposed is the perfect way to do that, to make sure it doesn't drain your face of colour. But if you love a colour, you wear it, and you wear it with confidence, and you're good to go. And then again, we've easily styled this outfit up by adding in a cropped jacket. So another option we can go for is this gorgeous look. Again, I know we're doing it a lot, but we love it. We love adding a pop of colour in. Ba-bing! Still loving this print.
On the bottom half as well. I love it. Usually
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the bottom half I'm absolutely loving it. So do you feel confident in it?
Yeah, I really like this.
So let's build up those layers again. So option 1, 2, 3, 4, and yet another option for you. And then this just really brings the warmth back into the outfit for us. Or we can easily switch up the colour and go back to the blue. And then formalise the look with the jacket. We were just saying that pop of green just absolutely finishes that outfit. It just adds that different element and just to elevate the style. So we can use this dress as an outfit all to itself. We were just saying detailing across the middle. So you can either do the bow that we showed you earlier, or you can simply tie a flat knot. With the sleeves, you can either wear them fully down, or like we showed you earlier in the video, wearing them up to half length can also then be a natural way to highlight the waist. So another option for you, add the cardigan, or we can go for this look, smarten up with the jacket. So adding in the waistcoat adds another layer, and we were just saying we've kept it with the same colour coding here with the yellow belt, but you could easily switch that out for the green belt again to give you that harmonious colour look, because they are next to each other on the colour wheel, so it works really well. So love this as an option. It's just such an interesting detail having the two different colour tones with, well, with your neutral and your colour pop at the top, but same pattern, different colour, which is amazing. Okay, so let's add on the layers with number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So another option for you with this skirt. More options for this skirt. Beautiful mix of print clashing again. Loving putting the prints together, aren't you?
Yes, I really love this.
Such an interesting combination.
This is my theory that polka dots go with everything. Especially snakes and flowers, apparently.
Yeah, the whole thing just ties in together, especially finishing off with this belt. So loving this, of course, with the layers. So with this look, as you can see again, we've got the really dark base here. So this is definitely going to be more so on the winter palette with the darkness of the blue on here, but adding in a pop of colour from your spring colour palette, which is this gorgeous print here we've got going on. It just literally lifts the whole outfit, and again, just loving the belt, just finishing it off and cinching Sean in right at her waist. That was her favourite part to highlight, so we've let her do that. Again, adding in some layers to the look, changing the colour up, as well as the formality of the outfit. And because she's so clever, again, we can put the dress over the other dress, creating a whole new look in itself. Add in the layers, switch your colours, and changing the formality by adding the jacket in, dressing it right up for an event. Anybody lost count yet? Because we have.
We're so confused.
We're like, have we done this look or have we not? But we're going to go with we haven't. So, ta-da! Option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4 for the layers. And then other options we could do with this dress is to actually layer it with the jumper over the top. Again, we just cinched it in and just add in again that other bit of colour pop for you. Or we can put the darker colour back on and have this gorgeous little print here against with the solid colour as well. So another way to just bring in is to put the gold necklace on to make sure we've just reflected some light back onto your face. Another option for this dress would be to mix it with the skirts and all of the tops. So loving this combination, because you wouldn't normally necessarily think to put these together, but actually when you try them, they look amazing. So again, don't ever worry about mixing your prints together. Give it a go first.
Neutral prints. Yeah, that's what we christen them.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I'm all for, I don't know, the more I'm mixing your prints, I'm like, oh, how much, we'll have to, no, we are not doing that.
You're adding more work to our load.
I'm not doing that yet. But one day we'll do a video of mixing other prints, because it'd be a really interesting like topic to explore actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I said, we're playing it very safe and doing the neutral prints, but actually, and then mixing a neutral with say like more of a pattern. But that would be a good video one day.
I think
not
so.
for today.
No.
Because this is nearly finishing us off.
This has taken 1 million billion years.
And again, let's add in some layers with option 1. We've got option 2, 3 and 4. It's changing the look again with this colour skirt with all of the layers. So we've got another really interesting contrast of large gingham and a large print together. I think it actually really works super well. Like, I love this. Again, I wouldn't necessarily have thought to put it together at first.
I love this. This is great.
It's very you.
Yes.
Yeah. So styling with the blue cardigan, with the ochre cardigan, the waistcoat and belt combo, or with the jacket, which we love. Again, back to the classic jean look for Sean, where we've got the solid on the bottom and the pattern on the top, which is perfect for balancing out your silhouette as well. Let's add those layers back on with option 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so another one of the dresses we've got in our capsule collection is this beautiful solid colour of our blue one here. We've added the pop of colour with the yellow belt, and we were just discussing we wouldn't put this one underneath the cardigans because again we have the pirate sleeve, so popping it underneath the cardigans or any of the jackets is just going to feel too bulky. So we'll show you the options that we have with this dress. So we can style it with the waistcoat still, or we can add in the skirt with or without the waistcoat. Change the skirt and add the waistcoat. Create an all blue look with this skirt. Remove the waistcoat and change up the belt. Okay, so now we've gone for another look where we've added the print to the lower half with the solid colour on the top.
We've gone for the wide belt again because I really just love this snake belt with the snake print. The other thing is it's been really nice not having to put all the cardigans on with this layer, but if you do get cold, something that I like to do is put one of my cashmere silk thin t-shirts underneath of this. You can either go for one that of a colour that you like and have a roll neck on view, or you could go for a lower cut just to add that layer of warmth, because these sleeves are just too epic not to wear them in the chillier months.
Well, they're a whole statement in themselves, aren't
yeah.
they? So they need to be on show.
Definitely.
Also, absolutely loving this look with the waistcoat as well. It just adds a whole other element to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do love waistcoats.
Okay, so now we've gone for the classic all blue and double denim look again, but you can also liven the look up by removing the waistcoat and adding in that pop of colour again. Okay, and then we have gone for the double dress look again. So we've got the blue shirt dress underneath this gorgeous ivory overdress.
And the reason this works is the dresses that get layered underneath this ivory dress are all been very light, floaty viscose type fabrics, and this is a heavier weight suiting, so this would definitely not work as something to be layered underneath of other things, but it looks great over the top of something floaty. This is the Ponte Roma Jackie dress, and I absolutely love this one. It's the right colours for the capsule, but it is a thicker dress, so it doesn't actually layer very well and under most of the skirts and dresses because it's long and it's thick, but it does look great on its own
or with all of the layers as well as the jumpers. So we are loving this dress. Even as a standalone piece, it looks absolutely gorgeous and it's so perfect for the upcoming spring summer season as well. And to keep its formal look, we can easily add in the crop jacket. It gives you that extra layer of warmth, but it's just an absolute stunning piece for any occasion that you have this season.
Except a wedding.
But we can easily dress it down for everyday wear by adding in some knitwear over the top. So we've got option 1 and option 2 with the ochre jumper. So moving on to some of our final pieces. Woohoo!
I really want to know what that counts as.
I'm desperate to know what this is at this stage.
Yeah.
If you've made it this far, well done. Okay, so we're going to move on to the last two pieces that we want to focus on, which are the two jumpers. So let's have a look at the different outfit combinations we create with those using the skirts. So this is look number 1, look 2, look 3, look 4 and look 5. So now we switch the jumper up to create more looks for you. Second option for you, the polka dot skirt. Option 3, we've gone for the all navy look. Option 4 and finally option 5, which we have styled with the belt, and we think this is the final look. We have done it.
Let us know in the comments section down below if you think we've missed any combinations out. I will just say that we didn't put the waistcoat on with everything because I don't particularly like it over certain pieces, but I really like it with the ones that we did try. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being so patient and going through it all. Well, I think we definitely got to a stage where like, we've committed, we need to do this. We've actually lost the light outside. It's literally dark outside now, and this has been
hours.
Easily about 6 hours of filming all together to get all of these looks, but we really hope you've enjoyed it because we've had so much fun putting this together.
It really has been a lot of fun, and it's been really interesting seeing some of the combinations come out that I genuinely didn't think I was ever going to like, and they've been really, I think that's the planning has made for such a well-rounded and cohesive collection that has gone together so well. I will just say, Nicola does offer capsule collection, styling, editing, all that sort of thing. She doesn't make you do all the outfit try-ons. She does a mood board for you. She takes photos of all the different pieces and puts them together for you that way. So you don't, if you fancy having this done but don't want to do this, you don't have to.
There's a much simpler process, but we wanted to show you the whole thing.
We did. We decided that this was a really genius idea, but I have genuinely enjoyed the whole experience, and like I say, it's been really interesting seeing the different combinations together that maybe necessarily I would never have thought of putting on. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you might want to check out this one here.